Okay, and I am still dancing. Hey YouTube, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be making the hair jewelry that you see in my head right now. It's meant to look like Rihanna, and this is what you came for. And we're starting off with some hair combs. My shipment from Shop Miss A. No, this is not a sponsored video. The spikes that I've received from eBay, and you can see the spike heads, and I guess there's the nail part that you screw on. And some bobby pins, scissors, glue gun, and glue. In case you're curious to see what I bought from Shop Miss A, I basically bought a bunch of earrings. There's earring cuffs, some pearl earrings, some dangly earrings, and that's about all I used to make this tutorial. So let's get started. I'm starting off with these spiked combs inspired by Kelly Osbourne from an award show she attended a couple years ago. And I'm just showing you here again the spike heads and then the back of the heads. I thought originally that I would just be able to use the spike heads and glue them on, but I realized it's much better to have a solid base. So I will be attaching the nail and screwing on the nail back and then gluing it onto the comb as you see here. This whole tutorial is pretty self-explanatory, so I won't be doing a lot of talking, especially because I'm sick and I don't like the sound of my voice right now, so enjoy the video. So I'm just screwing on the back of the nail and I am shaking it to make sure that the nail is on tightly. As always, the links to where I purchased everything will be down below in the description box. These spikes were from eBay. The combs were from my local beauty supply store. The glue gun is just something you can pick up at any craft store, and all the jewelry from Shop Miss A. After you've glued on the spike, you just want to make sure that you press firmly into the comb, and I am taking a quick break just to go connect the rest of the nails to their spike head. And when you're done gluing, this is what it should look like. And I'm just going to count for you is 13 spikes, 13 for each comb. I made 2 combs because I figured any other combs I would make are designed for the Shop Miss A products that I have, but I would love to have more of these spike combs. They are honestly everything to me. So I'm just taking off the backs of the earrings, the parts that will connect to your ears, and they're very simple to manipulate. Sometimes you could just bend them off, sometimes you could just twist them off. If you have a pliers, that's probably even better than the scissors to cut them off, and I'm going to apply it to the comb like so. The earring cuffs require more glue than something that's not so thick and heavy because you really want to make sure that the earring cuffs stay. So I would suggest heavily gluing one side of the comb compared to both sides like I'm doing here, because you really don't want the glue to show up when you're in your hairstyle. But my hair is so thick anyway that you really don't notice the glue from afar. Moving on to my second pair of earrings, you're going to do the same thing. You're going to want to bend the back, take it off any way you can, and then glue that onto your comb. Again, I'm just adding some more glue so that the jewels stay placed. And I think this is really smart for a tutorial to use like an earring cuff, because look how many jewels I got to use for that one comb off of that earring cuff. Compared to buying jewels individually at Michael's or your arts and crafts store, it's going to cost you a lot more money than buying a $1 earring cuff from Shop Miss A. So again, I'm taking off more earring backs and I'm putting them onto bobby pins now. Also, if you think about it, not only is it affordable, but you're saving time by using earrings that have 3 gems or 3 jewels in a row, because you won't have to individually place and glue those on yourself now. You really want to be careful how you're gluing the bobby pins onto the jewels, because you won't really be able to open up the bobby pin to put it into your hair. It will only open slightly, but it's still enough that you will get a secure hold onto your hair if it opens just slightly. Deciding that I'm going to put the extra earring cuff that I bought from Miss A onto the other half of the comb. And there's another little earring that comes with the earring cuff, so I'm going to put it in that little empty space right there on the comb. And that's all done and glued, and now we have 3 combs to the side and 2 bobby pins, and we're going to work on making our other bobby pin earrings. Dangling earrings are the best to work with, since their hook, the part that goes into your ear, is the easiest to rip off. But you should worry about the placement of the bobby pin, because if it dangles in your hair, it might look a little awkward and it might look a little strange. So you really want to make sure you pay attention to where you're placing your bobby pin. Again, gluing the bobby pin, you really want to leave some extra space so that the bobby pin can open up slightly to go into your hair. If you don't want to worry about gluing bobby pins, I realize that you can slide a bobby pin into any of the loops of your hair jewels, and that way it'll still go into your hair firmly. But I'm going to continue to glue my hair jewels onto a bobby pin instead. And that's the end. We just finished gluing our last set of jewels onto our bobby pins, and now they're ready to go into your hair. So check out my next video to see how I've styled these combs. If you liked the video, please give me a thumbs up, comment, and subscribe. Thank you. Bye.